Everyone, and welcome back. If you are new here, then hello, my name is Zoe and this is my YouTube channel. If you are not new here, then hello, it's me again. Today's makeup tutorial, I want this to be like super quick and super easy, like a 15-minute makeup. Also want to do like a nice dark bold lip, because is it really an autumn makeup without a dark bold lip? Well, the lip kind of makes it so it looks like you put a lot of effort in and it looks like you spent ages doing your makeup, but really you haven't. And that is what I like. So again, I'll leave a clip of what it's going to turn out like, as I don't know yet. And if you like this kind of video, want to see more, don't forget to give it a like. Please subscribe as well. And let's just get straight into today's video. I'll start with skin first because eyes are going to be quite simple again today. So I've got two foundations to mix together. The first one is my Primark one. This is my perfect colour, the matte foundation. It's a medium to full coverage, but I think it's more on like the medium side. So to make it more full coverage, I've got the Cover FX, the custom cover drops, and these are in the shade G40. And I would like my skin to be a little bit more glam today, so I'm going for like a nice full coverage. I feel like when you're doing like less on the eyes, you can get away with more on the skin. So I'll just do one layer because you know I like to layer my foundations. When you're doing like a quick makeup, so this is like a 15-minute makeup, I think you've got to choose eyes or skin. Either go with a bold eye, less on the skin, or go for like a more full coverage base and then less on the eyes. So for concealer, I have got a new one. This is the All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer from Barry M, because I've seen so many people rave on about this, but I think I needed the shade darker than the one that I got. So I got two, which is Oatmeal, and it looks just a little bit light. So I have got my Makeup Revolution concealer in C5 just in case. I might have to mix them both together. What I'm going to do is actually use this to carve out my brow, put all over my lid first, and then I'll do my under eyes after, just so I can see kind of how light it actually is. It does look quite light because I'm going to use this as my eyeshadow base as well. So I've just popped a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm going to use my little definer brush first just to carve out my brow. Just like that, and then a fluffier brush just to pop some all over my lid. Actually doesn't look that bad now it's on. I think I'm going to use this all under my eyes as well. I think I'll be fine. It's definitely a full coverage, which I really like. I do like the colour. I'm not that mad that I got this colour now. It just feels a lot smaller than the one that I'm used to using, which is the Makeup Revolution one. The wand in that is so big, and I do use the super size one as well. And I'm just starting to blend it in under my eyes. Wow, really like that. That is a lovely concealer. Now I know why everyone's been raving about it. I have really dark under eyes at the moment, and that's just covered everything. I love the shade as well, so I used Oatmeal and that was absolutely fine for me. I'm going to do my cream contour slash bronzer now, and then I can set everything in place. So I'm going to use my Chanel Slate Tan de Chanel, because I haven't used this one for a while either. So I've just swirled my brush around in there, and then I can just start buffing this on. So just exactly the same as if you were using a contour stick or something like that. Go straight into your contour area, and then I just bring it up onto my cheeks as well, just so we can bronze all at the same time. This one's also like quite nice and creamy as well, so it blends into your other products really well. And then again, just joining it up in the centre and then working around my forehead. Okay, so that's just like a really quick and easy base. I'm going to set it with my usual RCMA No Colour Powder. Still haven't decanted it though. What's new? So starting with my under eyes, just set that in place. I feel like that concealer is going to be a little bit more matte than my Makeup Revolution one, so I might find that eye crease a little bit more with this one. Setting my chin, around my nose. Okay, and then just to deepen up my bronzer and contour a little bit more, I'm going to be using something new today. This is the Nip and Fab, the contour palette, but this one is the, oh, the dark one. So this is the darkest one. I'm actually going to be using this for eyeshadows as well today. I just really love the shades in here. So I'm going to use, I think, a mix of the very two darkest ones, so those two on the top. Taking a little bit on my contour brush. This is the Real Techniques one, and these are really pigmented as well, so you don't really need much, but I just thought I'd try these instead of an actual bronzer today. So we'll see how we go. So just buffing it straight over the top and then onto my cheeks as well. And as I get closer to my cheeks, I'll use more of the lighter one. But yeah, these are just absolutely lovely, and I have been using these a lot for eyeshadows. They look stunning on the eyes. I don't really use that many different products, to be honest, because once I find something that I like, I just stick to it. But I have been venturing out just a little bit and trying new things, and so far I am impressed with everything. Okay, and then I'm going to use just a little bit of blush. So I've chose the Illamasqua blusher in Lover because it's just a really nice sort of natural shade. So I'll use a bigger brush for this one and just tap over my cheeks and then blend back into my bronzer. So that is the base pretty much done. We can move on to eyes now. So again, I'm going to use the exact same palette, and I'm going to start off with that one at the end. I absolutely love this in the crease. I am actually just going to set this concealer in place. So I'm just going to use just a tiny bit of loose powder which I've got left off my desk and just pat some of this over, only because I've not used it as an eye base before. So I don't know if it's going to start creasing if I haven't set it. So just a little once over. So then going in with that first shade, I'm just going to go through my crease with this. Then just like I have been doing recently, just kind of blending it off up towards my temple, but not as dramatic as I have been doing in my past few tutorials. So pretty much just leaving it like that. Again, do the same with this one. If you are a makeup artist, I think this palette is one that you have to have in your kit. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to use is the bottom middle one, which is just slightly lighter than what we've just used. Again, I'm just going to use the exact same brush, and I'm just going to buff this all over my lid, because we are going to be putting something over this as well. Okay, and then I'm going to put the tiniest bit of NYX Glitter Primer just over my lid. I am going to be applying a pigment over the top, but I don't want this like super strong. I just want like a really soft wash of the pigment. So for my pigment, I'm going to use the Peaches and Cream Nude eyeshadow pigment. This is such a pretty colour, and just buff this all over my lid. I'm going a little bit into the crease as well. This is really nice if you do want something a little bit shimmery but you don't want anything sort of like too gold or too silvery. Such a nice colour. And then I'm just going to line my top waterline with MAC's Costa Riche pencil, because this is going to help make my lashes just look a little bit thicker at the root. For my under eyes, I'm just going to take a little bit of the bottom middle one that we used all over the lid and just run a little bit of that underneath. My under eyes are creasing a little bit with this concealer, so this, because it's only like a light colour, this will help just disguise it a little bit. For my mascara, I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex, but this is just a tester one, so it's not the full size, obviously. I'm going to leave my eyes there for now. I only need to do my lips and my highlighter now. So I'm going to do lips first, because that is obviously the main focus of today's makeup. So I'm going to do like a nice deep purple lip. So I'm first going to use NYX Nightmoth Lip Liner. So this is like my favourite lip liner to wear for autumn ever. It's such a nice colour. So I'm going to line and fill my lips in with this, and then I'm going to go over the top with a lipstick. And I do like to overline my lips as well. So that is what I'm going to do today. And then you can just use like a little bit of concealer just to clean up your edges, because I feel like with a bold lip it is a little bit more noticeable if you go a little bit wrong, which I always do. I'm like the least neatest person ever. So over the top of that I'm going to apply this lipstick from Revlon. This is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Black Cherry. And these two just make like the best combination. You can matten this down if you want to, so just take a little bit of loose powder on your finger and then just tap it over the top to make it completely matte. But I actually quite like it with more of like a lustrous finish. Looks really pretty. So let's do highlighter next. So for highlighter I'm going to use Becca Champagne Pop because I feel like I haven't used this for ages. So just taking this onto my cheeks and my cheekbones. And I feel like a little bit of extra highlighter today because we've been doing quite matte makeup looks, and I think with the lipstick being a little bit more of like a sheen finish, we can get away with a little bit more highlighter today. Okay, and then I'm also going to use that on my brow bone and my inner corner as well, so just under like the arch of my brow, and then just in my inner corners. Okay guys, so that completes my easy bold lip autumn makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did down in the comments below, and please give it a big thumbs up as well, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!